If you hear the ladies shrieking, that's because T-City is making his way to the octagon, the former title challenger, Brian Ortega. And a lot of people, DC, do believe for this jiu-jitsu practitioner, his ceiling is championship, and eventually he'll get it.
Yes, the ladies go crazy for T-City. Even his video game character is the best-looking guy out here. Brian Ortega is a jiu-jitsu guy, but as you saw in the Frankie Edgar fight, he has now developed striking to match. That was a massive uppercut that floored a guy that had never been finished before. So as long as he continues to improve, John, he will realize a UFC championship before it's all said and done.
All class outside the octagon with his Brian Ortega foundation, but T-City has got his eyes fixed on the prize. Title eliminator of sorts here tonight. All right, so here he is with much fanfare, the #1 lightweight contender challenging for UFC gold here tonight. Hay is in the barn. He feels like he has put in all the requisite work to realize the dream here tonight.
He's been working so hard. When you watch the videos, you can see a guy that will not accept anything less than being super prepared for the biggest opportunity of his career. He has worked diligently. He has trained hard. He has brought in training partners. He's done everything. Now it's all about going out there and executing. He said he feels he's ready to do that and become the UFC champion.
But it must be stated, in this division with all of the contenders, oftentimes you only get one crack. We'll see what he can do with it. Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Brian T-City Ortega. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Diego Lopez.
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon. All right, here we go. Early portions of this round with Brian T-City Ortega. And it would seem to me, Daniel, path of least resistance, take this fight to the ground and find a choke. But if you talk to Brian Ortega, not unlike a lot of our Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belts, this man has fallen in love with his hands. He wants to strike tonight. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt. Able to check the high kick.
Guillotine jump.
Oh, that gilly is tight.
Very smart there. You never favor submission over a dominant position.
Oh, looks like he's going for an arm guard here. How tight is that? Oh, looks like he's got the arm isolated.
He's got it isolated, working toward the finish. Oh, he's in trouble.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here.
The way to stay aware and stay safe defensively. That was a slick transition. Not being just defensive, but offensive off of his back. Great punch lands. He's got to start throwing down.
Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. Just over 3 minutes to go now.
Big ground and pound. Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Working out of the half guard here. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangles. And there you go, again, half guard.
Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do. Striking from every position lands a strike from the bottom.
Oh, might be able to get his leg here, and he does.
That's in pretty deep.
Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard. Great job landing from the top position.
Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas.
Now he's going full mount.
Ortega's in half guard. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard.
Nice. Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Ortega's going for the sub here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with these submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe, ooh, looks like another submission attempt now. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
So, what submission defense on display?
Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
All right, he's got him in the north-south position now. I know the crowd thinks it's funny when this happens, but if you're the bottom fighter, nothing fun with that.
It's not funny. This is not a fun position to be in fighting. You've got to try and change it immediately because you are carrying someone's weight, whether it's their bottom half weight or the top half. You are carrying their weight, whether you got their armpit in your face or you got their legs over the top of you. It is not comfortable. So you need to be trying to move, make them make it.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2. All right, so our next round is now underway. A lot of high-level grappling action, I thought, in the previous round. No lack of effort, but neither fighter able to get the sub.
Neither fighter able to get the sub, but both of them attempted them on multiple occasions. Let's see what happens as the fight goes forward.
All right, different round, but same approach out of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter. I'm not sure if there is an injury, but his ground game is so strong, he hasn't made any effort to take the fight there.
I don't understand when you possess that skill, when you're so good on the ground, he's so strong in positions, he does such a great job of finding submissions. I don't know why he wouldn't spend the vast majority of the fight there. Tonight he is fighting a very confusing style of fight, and I just don't get it. Reversal on the ground, great job. Nice shots landing from the top position.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC.
He passes the half.
Fighter able to reverse position on the ground and gain a dominant position. Nicely done. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Constantly a moving target. Oh, nice transition there. You call that a reversal?
Yeah, you turn your defense into offense. Defensively, you switch position and you go right on the offensive. That's exactly what he did.
Ortega's in half guard. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Wow, all things considered, pretty good shot from bottom position. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Ortega's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. 2 minutes.
Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt. Wow, he's actually reversed the position, but he didn't stop there. He took a strong top position himself.
This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches and punches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
All right, into full guard here, DC. I know you don't like hanging out here for too long.
No, you don't want to stay there. Too much of a submission threat, you gotta pass.
Heel hook looks tight.
Working on to finish off this heel hook. He's got to keep the knee inside of his hips. Cannot allow for him to beat his hips. Oh, he's gonna get him with it.
Oh, beautiful job to escape.
Great job clearing the knee, getting his weight all the way across and defending that heel hook.
That was fun to watch. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Final seconds. And the horn sounds on round 2.
This next round, we want to do the same thing. Let's get this fight back down to the ground, and then we're in your way.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Punch got blocked there. Just missed on the front kick there.
The fighter's on point tonight, lands a beautiful kick.
Again, going back to the jab, just out of range. Strike lands cleanly there. Nice straight punch there by T-City, Brian Ortega. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent. Oh, roundhouse kick.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
That guillotine is tight.
Great submission defense.
Take that good wrist control now.
Oh, nice. Oh, right into mount.
Ortega's in half guard now. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Ortega's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
In the half guard.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
Take a deep breath.
2 minutes have gone by. Good work from the top here by T-City, Brian Ortega. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working. Getting them out here.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions. He passed the half guard. Beautiful transition.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground. Oh, guillotine choke would appear to be locked in. Yes, it is. Oh, he's up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead. All right, so the fighter's able to reverse position on the ground, and now he's got the dominant position.
Yeah, what a great job recognizing that once he got the reversal, he went right to his offense. He didn't wait, John. He did a good job of while his opponent goes, oh my goodness, I lost the position. He said, no, we're not done. I'm gonna get to a dominant position myself.
All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Great reversal to top position by T-City, Brian Ortega. That is how you reverse position on the ground. Beautifully done by him there. All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC. Side control now.
That was nice.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Final seconds of round 3. Oh, that's a pretty slick reversal right there. Oh, hammer fist here by Ortega. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides here.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. Fourth round is underway. Let's see who has the upper hand.
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Well, if you are a young striker, you could do a lot worse than watching this guy work on the feet, perhaps trying to set up another hook here.
Yes, he is. He's definitely trying to set up another hook. You can tell by his eyes. He's taking peeks. He's sneaking looks at where he needs his opponent to be in order to land that shot.
Oh, gotta protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in. Oh, the ground and pound is there. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Ortega's right back to the full mount here.
Great defense by this fighter.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
I need you to be active on the ground now.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs, and if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
Use your footwork and let's get focused.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by T-City, Brian Ortega. Another ground and pound strike gets home. All right, feet on the hips here. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting, because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side. Underhook, this is a great position for a top fighter.
T-City going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add. Under 2 minutes to go. Oh, nice elbows by him now.
Insane to see a guy throw more than one elbow at a time, but why not? They're landing.
All right, close guard now.
Oh, good defense, yes.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Ortega's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it.
Nice transition. He's got to be careful here. Now he's on top, exactly where he wanted to go.
Ortega's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here.
Oh, in the mouth. The hard ground and pound is paying dividends. He has opened up a cut.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by T-City, Brian Ortega. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistent.
Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4, 20 minutes in the books.
last round is how it's going to go. Lure him into a slugfest.
Ready to fight? Ready.
It is the 5th and final round. Well, in that previous round, didn't look like we would get to this next round, DC, but here we are.
He had him hurt very, very badly, but he could not find that last shot to shut the lights out, to close the door. He couldn't close the door, but that's a testament to his opponent being able to recover when he got hurt real bad.
Oh, good block there. Huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Huge elbow there. Oh, he gets back up. The question is for how long?
Threw a flying knee to the head.
Just misses.
Got hurt again.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you like. Get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight. Nice pass.
Look for the pass now. I want you inside control.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press.
Going for a submission. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight. Every strike he lands, that cut gets worse.
Yeah, it's getting worse, and he needed to address it a little bit sooner because now that damage is starting to pile up.
Oh, and he gets out.
He beat the knee by creating distance. Once you free your knee from the hips, you have a chance. This man was so good at staying calm in the face of adversity.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Nice defense.
Ortega's in half guard. How about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed. Oh, submission attempt here.
He's fighting. He wants this badly.
Heel hook looks tight. Oh, what a moment there. Right back to his feet. I thought he might get submitted there. Oh, looked like that strike from the bottom fighter got the crowd's attention. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
Let him stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Ooh, heel hook attempt now, and it looks locked in. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight.
He's going all in on this heel hook. He did a great job of getting here. Now he's got to secure his opponent if he wants to find the finish.
Trying to pass the guard here. Nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Print the shirts. Ground and pound. So we go under a minute to go in the fight. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks. Changing the position.
Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Oh, this This is not good. Mounted crucifix, all that body weight from the top position. This could be the beginning of the end.
Yes, this could be the beginning of the end. This is a very, very bad position for the bottom guy. Top guy has moved into a position where he can finish the fight. He just needs to make sure that the trap he has set is still tended to so that the guy doesn't escape from it.
Final seconds of the fight.
Great shot from the top position.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 49-47, and 49-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, and new UFC lightweight champion of the world, Brian T-City Ortega!
Oh, what a moment there it is for the new UFC lightweight champion. I'm not crying. You're crying. Are you crying?
I mean, almost